Granted.
Hello and welcome to Candid and Open, the podcast that exposes different topics that are related to social life, governmental policies, and many more. Candid and Open is created as a project for our public speaking class. So here, in this Candid and Open podcast, you will notice projects with varied topics. And the important things also knowledge about our life that we are going through right now. And find out more about us and our personal thoughts in this podcast. Hope you enjoy the show. Hello, welcome back to Candid and Open Talk Show. This talk show covers various kind of topics, namely health issue, life philosophy, educational concept, and government policies. I'm Claudia and I'll be hosting for the third episode. In today's episode, we will be talking about early childhood education, whether it's important to enroll children at a very young age or not. Today we have our special guest, Deborah Nirvana. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Hello everyone, my name is Deborah. Thank you for inviting me.
And my name is Shepana. I'm so excited for today.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, many people believe that children should enroll in school at a very young age or not, while others believe that they had better start their academic journey when they get older. On the one hand, the legitimate reasons for young children to attend school relates to socializing. Firstly, children should attend classes at a young age because early approach to society when they go outside the house, they can enhance their boldness and confidence. So what is your take on this belief?
In reality, as young children go outside into small society, they can make new friends and start new conversation. In addition, they can develop their problem-solving skills by dealing with small situations such as snatching toys or tripping from three-step staircases. In some recent research, children with more social interaction tend to display more confidence. Early childhood education is so important because it is set the foundation for child's future success. In early years, child's brain are developing rapidly and they are most receptive to learning.
I concur to what you said. High quality early childhood education programs can help children develop cognitive, social, and emotional skills. However, we should not neglect the fact that when parents want their children to have early education, they have to compare their child age to his or her peers. The mental health of your children may suffer because of the significant change. A recent study found that children who are younger than their peers are nearer age cutoff, perform poorly than their classmates, and need more individualist care than their classmates.
I see. Therefore, parents must ensure that they are aware of the reasons for enrolling their children in early education and ensure that the children are of a similar age of their peers. Now, I like to proceed to the next point of view on education approach. There are many different approaches in early child education. Some of the most popular include play-based learning, Montessori, Reggio Emilia, and Waldorf. Each of these approaches has its own uniques and curriculums. Can you tell us more about these different approaches, Yavana?
Okay. To my understanding, play-based learning focuses on using play as a means of learning. This approach emphasizes childhood play and exploration, and it can help children develop problem-solving and creative thinking skills. Montessori education is based on the principles of self-directed learning, hands-on activities, and mixed-age classrooms. The Reggio Emilia approach focuses on child-centered learning and encourages children to express themselves through art, music, and other forms of creativity. Waldorf education emphasizes imaginative play, storytelling, and outdoor activities.
Really intriguing, I must say. So, how can parents and the caregivers choose the right approach for their children, Deborah?
It really depends on their child and their individual needs. Children spend more time outside of school than inside of it. And during this time, parents and other adults have power to influence the learning opportunities and environments available to them. Parents should research different approaches and programs and visit a program in person to observe and ask questions. It's important to find a program that aligns for child's personality and their learning style.
This talk gets more interesting, but I'd like to know more about the challenges that may appear in pursuing early education because both of you have shared that early child education is incredibly important. So, what are the challenges faced by parents in sending their children to early child education?
One of the biggest challenges is access. High quality early childhood education can be expensive and hard to find, particularly in low income areas. There is also a shortage of qualified teachers and caregivers, which can affect the quality of early childhood education programs. As a result, many teachers stuck in low paying jobs and a few opportunities to promotion. One of the biggest challenges of early childhood education is lack of resources. Without adequate funding, teachers are forced to resort to desperate measures and to keep their students from falling behind.
I hold the same opinion. Access and teacher shortages are significant challenges. In addition, there's often a lack of funding for early childhood education, which can lead to inadequate resources and low quality programs. To address these challenges, we need to invest more on research for early education and prioritize funding for high quality programs. And also, we need to provide support and training for teachers and caregivers.
In other words, teachers who teach early childhood must be qualified and experienced because if at an early age children have adverse experience and teacher couldn't handle it and the children will more likely to have developmental delays, will not they?
Yes, that's true.
So with being said, how can parents ensure that their children get the best possible early child education?
Well, first of all, parents can look for high quality programs that are developmentally appropriate for their child age and stage of development. They also should make sure that the programs has qualified and trained teachers who are knowledgeable for early childhood education. Additionally, parents should be involved in their child's education and communicate regularly with their child's teachers. They also should provide two aspects. They are a safe and nurturing environment and engage activities to promote their child's cognitive and social development.
However, the most important school that parents should choose is the one who applies through education. True education entails more than just a specific course of study. It is more than just a preparation for life that is now. It has to do with entire period of existence available to man. It is to do with harmonious development of physical, mental, and spiritual abilities.
As we near to the end of our talk show, I would like to share my takeaways from this talk. The first one is early child experiences lay the groundwork for a child's future development, giving them a solid foundation for lifelong learning and learning skill, include cognitive and growth skill. And the second one is parents should consider giving their children a true education, an education that harmonizes the development of children physical, mental, abilities, and spiritual. Any final thoughts on the importance of early child education that you would like to share to our audience?
I would just like to emphasize that investing in high quality early child education is one of the most important things that we can do to ensure all children have a strong foundation to their future learning and success.
Absolutely. Early childhood education is not just about preparing children for school, but it's about setting a path for them to have a happy and successful life. However, we must not be negligent in paying attention of the development of our children.
Thank you, Deborah and Ivana, for sharing your thoughts about our topics today about early child education, and for our beloved and loyal audience for always listening to Candid and Open Talk Show. If you enjoy this talk show and you would like to help and support our talk show, you can share it with others, post about it on social media, and you may leave a comment or review. See you on the next episode. Bye!